This is a clip of A-Rod in the 2003 home run hitting derby. During this derby, I think he only hit 2 home runs, and also earlier in the year, he was also having some batting problems, batting down close to the Mendoza line. And I think if we study his swing here a little bit, we'll be able to see some of the problems. All right, now let's go ahead and we'll start here. We'll just cycle him forward a little bit until he gets the shoulders start to rotate. Now the shoulders have now started to rotate, but we'll take him one more frame here. Now let's draw a line right down through the line of his shoulder now. If we're coming down, right down across the elbow, and I think that's pretty well got it lined up. Now for him to get maximum power and consistency in his swing, as we pointed out in the other swing planes that we looked at in Abreu and Socha, we noticed that bat should accelerate and the lead arm all in that same plane, because that's where the power is coming from. The rotation of that lead shoulder through that arm, that's supplying the power, and you want everything to be directed in that line. Now let's back up again and just take a look. Now watch the next frame. Notice that here, now let's draw a little line here showing you how the bat's accelerating. Notice here the bat is accelerating down in this direction. All right, it's not being accelerated, in other words, in the same line of the lead arm. It's cutting down through that line. All right, now look what problems this causes when the bat is not being accelerated in the same plane as the lead arm. There's the next frame. Now look, do you see how that caused the whole lead side, that arm, become completely disconnected? The bat went way down below. The bat actually is down here somewhere in this range now, the bat tip. So where I put that little dot, his bat dropped clear down to there because of that downward direction, and then you can see, look how the hands dive and the bat head comes up. Now this is awful hard for anybody to make real consistent contact with a bat that far out of the plane. Some is all right. A batter, some of them you'll see, they're consistent with it, but it might ride a little higher or a little lower than the swing plane, but it's consistent. With here, with that much, if he's a little early or a little late, he's completely going to hit the top or the bottom of the ball, and that's pretty well what happened. And like I said, if we look back at A-Rod's swing back when he was having some more problems in it, we saw the same thing. So we'll just cycle through it one more time and let you take a look. Notice here the bat is already angling down. He starts shoulder rotation and everything, adding power to the swing with the bat cutting down through the plane of the lead arm. That caused what I call here the reverse wrist roll. In other words, where the wrist actually roll in the opposite direction down below, and then everything swings back up over the top. And like I said, it's going to be awful hard for anyone with that inconsistency in their swing plane to make consistent hard contact.